Hi, my name is Dr. Brandi Sillerud, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself, my background and my interests, and what brought me to Minnesota State University Moorhead. I started out kind of the traditional path. I went to a four-year school, and I was actually in a pre-med program, and I got my bachelor's of science from NDSU with a focus in physiology. From there, I took my MCATs, and I didn't get into medical school my first year, so I started to look through healthcare, and at the time I was volunteering at the emergency room in, at the time, Merit Care, and I was talking to nurses, and I started to watch and see what nurses did, and it really intrigued me. So I applied to nursing school and was accepted, and I started my nursing journey, and it was the best decision of my life. So I got my two-year degree, being I had a bachelor's degree, from, at the time, Fergus Falls Community College, which is now Minnesota State Community and Technical Colleges. I'm trying to remember the name, from Fergus Falls. And so then I went right into nursing. I worked on surgical pediatrics. I've worked in intensive care, emergency room, medical, surgical, a vast array of nursing throughout my years. I was really interested in getting into administrative work as well because I felt like I was a good leader, and I wanted to learn more about the organization and be able to impact some change and how we do things at the organizational level. So I applied for my first job fairly early in my nursing career, and I was lucky enough to be selected, and I was the education coordinator for our facility, and that really gave me a great overview of how a facility runs, and I was in all the aspects related to regulatory issues, nursing orientation, nursing education, patient education, etc. During that time, I decided to go back and start my master's program. So I was able to do a bridge program because I had my bachelor's. So I got my master's in nursing from the University of Phoenix in 2006. And I continued to work, and I did stints in nursing management, clinical informatics, and then most recently I was the Senior Vice President of Clinic Operations at Lake Region Healthcare in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. In 2010, the academic bug bit me again, and so I decided to get my doctorate, and I got my Doctor of Nursing practice from the University of Minnesota with a focus in health innovation and leadership. It was a great experience, and it was a personal accomplishment. I knew at some point I wanted to teach in a university higher ed setting, and this would prepare me for that. This last spring, I saw this position open at Moorhead, at Minnesota State University Moorhead, and I applied for it, and I was lucky enough to be offered the position, and I'm just so excited to be here. It's a great facility. It's dedicated to the students, and I'm ready to help impart my wisdom and my years of experience to help students. My interests are centered around healthcare leadership, organizational strategy, quality, evidence-based practice, and that's in nursing informatics. Those are the things that I did over my career, and that I feel like I can bring a lot of experience and wisdom to the students that come through the MSUM nursing program. I have a lot of background in these areas, and I feel like I can really help impact and mold the future nursing leaders that we are going to be graduating from our programs. Thank you.